It's Randomonium time, only got 30 minutes for the show. We be thrifting, looking for a story, this is gonna be awesome. Randomonium, 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 Randomonium.
Welcome to the one and only Randomonium.
Oh, it's probably a good thing that there's only one of us, Zach.
I'm sure our viewers can only handle so much of this.
I mean, we already had a crew member not being able to handle us because look what they did to our little blue guy.
They broke his leg off.
Right? Both of them.
He doesn't have one leg, he had two legs. Look at, show them the wound. The wound.
He doesn't have body parts anymore down there.
Can't even handle it. That's the saddest thing. He never even had the chance to propose.
Look at this little finger.
Little ring in there.
How do I get
I
right
don't know,
there?
it's
Right
too
there.
late
Right
now.
there. Okay. Doesn't even have a diamond on it though, so the woman probably could have done better.
You know, he probably just went with the rule that if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Beyonce.
Yeah, Beyonce kind of looks like a washer, actually.
All them single ladies like them rings and flowers, right?
And the pants. They like the pants.
I don't know about pants. Like, I like shopping and stuff like that, but.
Yeah, but the pants are the most important part of Valentine's Day.
Would you give me pants and flowers? Or flowers and pants?
Spilling water over here. Oh, it's too much to handle. You know what's too much to handle, though?
What?
Donald Trump's hair.
Well,
That was a
people.
great pun. That was a good one. Go ahead.
You're spilling water still.
a
The
big
people in
cup.
South Carolina can handle Donald Trump's hair because he won the most delegates there. But Jeb Bush suspended his campaign. He's no longer in the race.
Which is pretty sad because I'm gonna miss that exclamation point. I mean, Jeb. Like it's so hard. It's so hard just to say Jeb. You have
Do
to
you
like.
think he said it like that though?
I think so. But I still feel bad for him because I'm sure his siblings like hate him now. Right? Just wreck the legacy.
If I probably did that, I think Aaron and Kelly would probably judge me as well.
Go into hiding, maybe. They probably got enough money for them to go into hiding. Let's be real.
You're so weird.
I know, but some call it charm.
Well, I mean, I figured you used all your charm on Valentine's Day.
Hey, I took you to a movie. That's pretty charming.
Yes, Deadpool is very charming with its R-rated anti-superhero.
Hey, it's a hilarious movie, and Ryan Reynolds is pretty charming.
Oh, that's true. He swept me off my feet.
Yep.
He swept me off my feet. And everyone needs to see this movie because it's pretty funny. But you also didn't get me any popcorn, so there's the downside.
You don't need any popcorn.
Well, society tells me I don't need you, but I'm an independent woman. Hear me roar.
You're so crazy. Oh, I'm sure people are baffled by our charm and love.
That's right. You guys will need popcorn because this episode is going to be a blockbuster full of charm and love.
Not R-rated blockbuster, though. It'd
No.
be a pretty normal blockbuster.
That'd be awkward on UCN Channel 3.
But we are here with a lovely couple, Logan Bardwell and Kiley Wellendorf, on our show tonight.
I wonder what they did for Valentine's Day.
All right, cut to commercial, please.
What? I wonder if they got flowers.
They didn't get any flowers. They didn't do anything.
I think there's flowers.
No, I doubt it. I doubt they had flowers. Supposedly, it only takes 4 minutes to decide if you like someone.
Well, I'm pretty sure it took less than that for us to decide whether we liked our next guest.
We are very pleased to welcome Kiley Wellendorf on Randomonium.
Woo.
Kiley, will you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes. Okay, so I'm Kiley, and I'm a junior at BV
Woo.
here, and I'm
Wow.
a digital medium major, and yeah,
Gotcha. Do you have a
Yes.
focus in the digital media major?
journalism.
Journalism.
Yes.
The one thing I despise.
What?
Oh.
I don't despise you. I despise
Good.
the idea of me doing it.
Writing. It's the writing.
Right. It's definitely the writing.
With our bad grammar. So, what are you looking to do with journalism and writing in the future?
So I'm planning on moving to New York next January, and then I want to write for just like a magazine in New York.
Next January, you graduate early then.
Yeah, well, yeah, technically, but I'm going to a school in at King's College in New York, so I'll be doing my last semester in New York.
So do you want to talk a little bit about that opportunity? Good segue.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. So I applied to this college, and it's basically just like a study abroad opportunity, but in New York. And so during this time, I'll get to take a few classes and do an internship, and they base your internship off of your writing style. So hopefully, I'll get
That's
I'll get
interesting.
to, like, I don't know, go to a cool place or something. But I'm really excited. Should be fun.
Yeah.
I want to go to New York. So do you have any tips for those that are getting into journalism? Because I know writing's kind of its unique thing, and how do you address a writing piece?
I would say that you have to just kind of stick to how you want to write, but you can't like be scared by criticism. I think that's something that's really important, especially because some people won't always agree with your opinions on writing. So just be unique and individualistic, I think.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair to say that the most famous writers are famous because they're unique, like they have their own image and style.
So I want to know, are you going to come back for graduation?
Yeah,
Okay.
yep, I'll be back for graduation, but and then I'll move right back out. So yeah, kind of crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So the question for the last season of Randomonium, we always ask a question.
It's a very important question.
Right, and we decided, since we go to BV, or the Beavers, would you ride a beaver?
Like
Yes, like a real one.
like a horse? Like ride a or
Yes.
Technically, yes.
Like if, I'm gonna have to tell you that a beaver is not a horse, but yes, like a horse. Like if you could have a saddle, or you could go bareback
oh
on
my
the beaver.
God, I feel like you would just squish it.
Big tails, maybe.
You can just ride with the tail. It just falls
Maybe just
off.
hold on to the
It's like
tail.
a jet ski or something. I'm sure you'll move fast enough.
Oh, no.
So yeah, if I could hold on to the tail like a jet ski, then I would
Right.
ride the beaver, I guess.
Yeah.
At least she answered the question. That's always
She thought of it really realistically.
yes. And on
Right.
a realistic side of things,
Gosh.
outside of riding the beaver, when considering a relationship, because this is what we're talking about today,
Love.
a little bit of love.
Ooh.
What characteristics do you look for in a significant other?
I would say somebody that makes me laugh, and I don't know, just somebody who like you enjoy spending time with and likes your friends and you like their friends. Just someone that's fun to hang out with.
Because I always wonder this, is the intelligence level a factor? Like some people are really against dating somebody that they feel is smarter or less intelligent.
I think it matters like how they portray it. Like I want to be with somebody who kind of shares the same interests as me, so on that level probably, but I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter.
When I was doing reading, supposedly women find men attractive because they think that their intelligence is like connected or something like
Yeah,
that.
I suppose there's got to be a level of, even if they aren't as intelligent as you, they like can portray it that way. Like even talking about us, like I feel like there's a level that you like both need to be able to walk into a professional setting and that you understand how to act. And I think that's also kind of a thing that goes along with that.
Right. So do you have a relationship bucket list? It's things you want to do with your significant other.
Yeah.
I think, well, we're going to be going to a few concerts coming up, so that's something we always talked about, so that'll be fun. But I don't know, just travel and stuff, I guess. Logan likes to travel.
Gotcha.
All right.
Traveling. Is there any specific place other than New York? 'Cause I'm sure you don't need to travel there much anymore if you're going to live there.
I don't know, I guess, like, we always talk about, like, going to Paris and stuff like that, so maybe just,
Paris,
like, a
isn't
foreign...
that like the lover city or
Right?
something?
Right.
Very
do the
romantic.
bridge lock.
They don't do
They
that
Don't do
anymore.
that.
They
Isn't that
don't.
Because the
insane?
bridge was, like, breaking because
Yeah.
of all the locks and
And
stuff.
like people
Silly.
would like throw them off and pull the keys and
Right,
all that.
right. My sisters went to Paris. They couldn't find the bridge, and so they went up to some random fence there in Paris and put their locks
That's
there.
so much worse. At least they were designating a spot for it, and now it's just randomly putting them everywhere. I don't think I could do Paris just simply because of escargot. Like, would you,
You don't
try
have to
escargot?
eat it.
I know, but just they have that. I don't know. Have you tried it?
No, what
No.
is it?
Isn't
Snail?
it like snail? It's like
Oh,
snail.
no. Mm-mm.
No, you wouldn't try it?
Slimy.
What's your
Wouldn't it be
favorite food?
slimy? I like Mexican food, so like
Wow.
burritos and spicy food.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spicy food. I cannot do
Very
spicy food.
spicy.
Yeah, he doesn't like spicy food.
Yeah, it's pretty miserable for me.
I know him.
I'm so excited to test you later in the game.
Right?
What's your favorite memory at BV outside of your major?
I would say a lot of like my really good memories will always go back to like the summer during orientation team.
Really?
Just because it was one of those things where you were off campus for like a week, and so you would reunite with everybody, and it was really fun. And I don't know, it was really great because it was just like a big group of people that came together. And that's actually where I met Logan, so
Oh.
yeah.
Now we have the origin story without even asking for it.
Wow.
We had a great time. Yeah, I think the one thing that like even if people don't think about it, like once you leave school, you're always going to look back at like the memories with friends, not so much like the activities and the things that you participated, but it's like the people and when you did things. And so I can see why like orientation team would be your like biggest memory because it's like requirement to be with friends really.
Right. Yep.
I'm not going to remember my media campaigns class.
Well, that's it's class. We never remember the classes. You remember the memories.
Sorry, Jerry. Well, thank you, Kylie, for letting us interview you tonight and getting to know you a little bit better. And then we'll have this big game. Then we'll get to learn more about
Yes,
you.
the competition will begin. So up next we have Logan Bardwell. Did you know that we tend to fall in love with someone that looks like ourselves?
I mean, we might have the same earlobes.
I'm sure that's a comparing factor. Our next guest is probably wondering if him and Kylie share any resemblance as we have the other half, Logan Bardwell.
Yay!
Logan, who are you? Give us a little bit about you.
I am a marketing major from Van Meter, Iowa. Originally started out in Spanish department here.
Wow.
Things
that's a
didn't work
transition.
out, so wound up marketing. Kind of just having fun here, living life.
What year are you?
I'm a junior.
A junior. Oh,
Yes.
Junior. That's good.
Yes.
It's convenient to have that.
Same age,
Same
kind
age.
of.
Are you graduating early as well?
No.
Oh, awkward. So I want to know how you transitioned from Spanish into marketing. There was a moment that you were like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Originally, I started off in international business, and turns out when I got here, they revamped the program, and they were like, well, we only have like 8 students in that major, so
Gotcha.
let's kind of move away from it. So I continued with the Spanish because I was like, maybe I can get something out of this. And then the workload just got to the point where I was like, well, I'm going to be here a full 5th year if I decide to do this. So I was
That
like,
is always a big
so I was like,
factor.
I will just drop the Spanish and stay with the marketing. So
Gotcha. Yeah, I see how it was one major, broke down, and you picked the wrong side of that breakdown.
yeah.
All right. So what do you want to do with marketing after college?
I'm gonna end up in a big city. I want to get away for a while. I mean, I grew up right outside Des Moines, so that's kind of a city. But I've always been kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of wanted to always be by a city and just be involved in everything that goes on because, like Kylie and I always talk about concerts and stuff and all the stuff that we want to do. And when you're young, having all that stuff at your dispense, like right outside your door, is just a fun thing to think about.
Yeah, I noticed that, like, because I went to LA last year, and I noticed that it was way more convenient, just the amount of things that were flowing in. Like, you, of course, it's kind of also a tease because you can't go to everything.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you have to sit back and pick your things. But I did notice that that's such a huge difference, is that you get the opportunity to see those things.
Yeah.
So, what is your greatest accomplishment so far? It could be at BV or just a general life.
I went with something that was at BV. Actually, as part of the Spanish thing, I did an AWOL trip because they were down in Costa Rica, and I got the opportunity to work with some underprivileged kids in an elementary school, and it kind of awoke like a passion in me for service that like people would look at me and be like, "You did a service trip?" Like, what? And I was like, "Yeah, I know. I don't." And it kind of just like it made me feel something new that I didn't know that I was interested in.
Yeah, I think service brings good things always.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that sounds like a great service opportunity.
Yep.
Like the king there.
Wasn't that the turtle
Yeah.
trip as well?
Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
Worked
Elaborate
some
on
sea
for the
turtles.
viewers.
Okay.
What is the turtle trip?
You had like
Yeah, we
know
dove
what they did.
into the ocean, set some nets, and then when we caught turtles, we'd pull them up and put them on the shore and take some measurements and tag them.
Wow.
And then they actually tracked like their mating routes and stuff, and whether they'd come back to the beach and stuff like that.
nice.
I like turtles.
I dropped one once.
Wow.
Oh man.
I was scared.
Oh, man.
Should not say
Scared
that on
me.
camera.
Oh man.
Anyway, question for the show.
You get the good question.
I know. Would you ride a beaver?
I would. I thought about this, and I would do it like, I don't know if you guys have seen that video on Facebook going around, but the adventure cat that dude like holds a leash of a cat while he's on his skis.
Oh,
And
yes.
the cat like
Goes there. Sometimes it's right
scurries
on
its
its
way.
shoulder.
I think like having like a beaver on a leash, just
Yeah.
like cruising through the
You
water
get, like,
on
12 of them and do like a snow slide as well.
Right? I could see like those trapeze, like the pyramid that you do in the water, those acrobat things,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the pyramid,
Oh, yeah.
just
Beavers,
a pyramid
yes.
of beavers
That's
and
terrible.
Logan. Okay.
Something that we found out about you is that you have a lot of tattoos.
I do.
Visually, that is obvious. To the
Yeah,
audience,
yep,
hopefully.
yep.
Do you want to talk about the one that I see on your left arm there?
Which one here?
That
This
one?
one? This
Are these
is
combined or separate?
These are combined. What it is, I've always been a big Angels and Airways fan,
Gotcha.
and
Yes.
this is
Go ahead and
Tom.
hold it out for
Yeah.
me. I love it.
Tom DeLonge is a big astronaut guy. He's always interested in that spacey stuff, and it's just something I always liked. And whenever you get in a bad day or a bad mood, you just throw on some Angels and Airways, and it just makes things happy again.
Makes things
I
easier.
agree.
Oh,
How many
I
tattoos
agree.
do you have?
Well, this one goes all the way up my arm, so you can count that as one, I guess.
Wow.
I've got
It's a big
one right here. I've got another one up on this arm, and I've got one down on my leg. So
Jeez, which one was the most painful? I always have to know.
most painful would be this one when I had it up in my armpit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did they do it all at once?
No, you got to break it up into a
Okay,
couple
good.
sessions.
Okay, I didn't know
no,
how like.
No, I spent 29 hours in a tattoo chair. It was rough.
Wow.
Oh, they don't let you sleep either, I
No,
suppose.
no, gosh.
So, do you have a relationship bucket list as well?
I think what Kiley said was pretty accurate. Traveling's a really big thing. She wants to go to Paris. I've been to Paris. I didn't like it. So
No.
Is it because of the snails?
I love the snails.
Oh,
I
you
did try
love
the snails when I was over
What
there.
What do they taste like? Is it like chicken?
It's like no, it's really like buttery and garlicky, and it's a funky texture.
yeah.
But it
Like-
tastes good.
Ooh.
I don't
A little
know.
slimy.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah.
You didn't like Paris. What other reason? Apparently, it's not the snails.
Well, it was the people. Because I had gotten around on that trip. I had been to a few countries in Europe, and it was nice. But like in Paris, people just were, "Oh, you're American. I don't like you."
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
that's never good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Logan, for being
Yes.
on the show, letting us get to know you more. And up next, we have the big game.
Are you
Big
ready?
game. I'm ready. I'm confident.
You
She's
think-
gonna
wow.
she's gonna blow it, but I'm gonna do well.
Oh wow.
And that's all that matters, right?
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
end of things.
Yeah.
So we'll see you up next with the game. See you after commercial. Welcome back. We have our wonderful new couple. They are. They're 4 months,
They've never
right?
been on Randomonium either.
Yeah, this is
New to the show.
new to the show and fresh to love.
Wow.
Do you guys think 4 months is long? Tell me that.
It feels like an eternity.
Good start, Logan. I like where this is going already.
Oh no.
So we're gonna figure out how well they know each other. They have 4 months to figure it out. So
Is
it's gonna
that
be
long
crazy.
enough to succeed though?
I
In
do
this
not
game.
know. And the game is called Do I Know You?
Ooh.
Look at all these fun graphics we have. There's a heart.
Hearts.
We're so
Okay.
mature. It's so great. All right, so we're going to ask both of you a series of questions that earlier we asked you. You wrote them down on those nice sheets of paper, and you're going to flip them, and we're going to see if they match. We'll see. I know whether they match because
I don't.
You
It's gonna be a
don't know.
surprise to
It
me.
is going to be a surprise. So let's start off with the first question.
First question. You had to answer what was Kylie's favorite color.
Logan, what did you put down?
Yellow.
Put down yellow.
What's
Now the real question is yellow, Kylie's favorite color. Oh, yay!
know it.
Look at that.
See, I feel like I was thinking about this. I feel like it's one of those games, like one of those questions you ask when you play 20 questions. Like it's
Yeah.
always the first thing. What's
First
your favorite
date
color?
question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
What's your favorite color? Maybe your favorite movie.
Yeah.
Things like that. I feel like it's natural. And when you flip them up, hold them up for a decently long time so our camera people can catch up with you.
Perfect.
All right,
Yay.
go
So
ahead.
second question. Who is Logan's celebrity crush?
Now, see, I know Kiley was struggling with this.
Oh gosh.
So she was very undescriptive.
Someone who snowboards.
Someone who snowboards.
Close. Really? Close.
Logan,
Okay.
what was the answer?
Alex Morgan.
Alex Morgan.
I saw it on your Instagram, so that's how I knew.
Yeah. Well, why didn't you answer?
Oh, what a
Oh,
social
no.
media couple right here, right? Instagram tells you everything.
media.
Yep.
Digital media, it matches perfect. So the third question is, what is Kylie's pet peeve?
Oh man.
Logan, what did you answer?
I put when people drink their water too loudly.
I would agree that is very. I think
Slurping.
in general, yeah, slurping is miserable. I think that we had to create at one point in time. We had to create the word slurping means that it was annoying enough for somebody's like,
Yes.
what do I call this?
Yes.
All right, and the answer is people who chew
close.
their
It was
food
close.
loudly.
Yeah.
I think I would give that to them.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was, yeah.
food, water.
That's
it's
the
same-
difference,
same
right?
kind of thing, right?
Okay.
Gosh, what an annoying feature.
What's our next question?
Our next question will be on the prompter in a few seconds here. I don't want to mess it up because this is
Oh,
what I think.
right,
I love this answer. This is my favorite because they answer very differently. So go ahead. And
Oh man.
So, what is Logan's favorite beverage?
What is it? What is it, babe?
Unsweetened iced tea.
Unsweetened
That is
iced
one
tea.
of them.
What a very nice, innocent answer that most people can appreciate.
What'd you say?
Now, what did Logan answer?
The old bush latte.
The classic college
you
student
did.
answer.
With an exclamation
Yeah,
point.
exclamation point.
Yeah,
Bush Light.
Bush light. And I am above age, so it's
Yes,
okay.
he is legal. Not that we promote drinking for those that are underage. Shame on you.
Next question? Okay.
Yes, the next question.
Who's the better cook?
Now this is not gonna hopefully have different answers here. But we'll start off with Logan. What does Logan think?
It is me. All she can do is cook salmon and vegetables.
Wait, before
That's a hard dish to make.
salmon? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
That's a very specific dish. Not like mac and cheese or ramen or something.
Salmon.
Go ahead and see. Oh, she agrees.
No.
It's
Yeah.
always adorable when they agree.
I think we're running out of time here.
That's true.
So, I think. Who won? Did Logan win?
Oh. Kylie won.
okay.
Right.
Okay.
So this question is who wins the most fights?
Kylie did.
They both agree.
And the last question, who's the clown?
Who's the clown?
Logan.
Yeah.
Wow, they got
So
those right.
clown and the fight winner. I mean, it's
I think,
hard.
but I think Logan still won.
Yeah.
That's
Altogether.
I think I did.
Yeah, you did.
It's really hard to win all of the fights and be the clown, right?
Yeah.
I think that's fair to say. So now we've learned more about Kylie and Logan, but we hope that you continue to watch Randomonium because we will be back in 2 weeks. Go home, cuddle with your loved one, or if you're lonely and have no significant other, cuddle with your
Hello?
pillow.
Teddy bear?
I'm sorry that you're lonely. I apologize.
We appreciate you, strong,
love
independent
you.
women.
Yes,
Yes.
and men.
Hear me roar! Woo!
Because we never write